This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Are we sure it's charity?
I didn't think we were going to bring that up.
And I wasted little to no time.
None.
It's Mark and Charity Coffee
You gave
Podcast.
me the impression that we were over and done with that.
I don't like November 1st. And this whole day has just been a show.
Do you think
today.
It's because you've already made up your mind that today's going to be a bad day?
Could be.
Because I don't think today's a bad day. We've had a couple of hiccups, but that was me. Someone called me Ingrid this morning on the air, which is totally fine. Honestly, swear to God. Doesn't bother me at all. I take it as a compliment, but it does make me laugh because it's been 3 years.
It's funny though, but when it happens on a day like I know, because I'm not a big fan of once we get to November. In fact, we noticed again where it was
do
still
not like
dark
today.
at quarter day.
Yeah.
It seems like here comes that long stretch of days. I get up at 3:30 in the morning, so it's going to be dark now for like 5 hours before the sun even kind of gets going. And it's a dreary day
and
today.
It's not a sunny day.
So I put it in my head that it's like, okay, here we go.
Yes.
Buckle yourself in.
And that, I would say, was maybe just one of a handful of maybe I call them hiccups because I don't think they're bad. They're just little bumps. And that was directed at me. That wasn't even directed at you. Mm-hmm. And it bothered you, so I'm sorry.
It's us. But you're right, you. Anyway, so that was... I guess that was funny.
I thought it was funny. I think it's funnier that you're bringing it up again. And then we had the high-low game, and we won. We had a winner, but our first one, we were so sure.
Off by a penny.
We were so sure.
She was so sure.
So again, a little hiccup, perhaps.
She was the one that called you Ingrid. So I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe that worked out for the better. Probably not. But Pat McLennan phoned in from Pitkin.
And then, yes, Pat called in, and she was our winner, which was great. She was so excited. So I feel bad for the others that didn't get through. There was no conspiracy. It's just random, and it happens. So thank you to everybody who played along, and we'll have more contests coming up for you to.
$963.41
was the mystery amount.
So feel free to text in now and go, oh, I knew it. I could never get in.
Or is there something funny about that number too? Because if you recall, our first card was really weird. Odd coincidence. It happened to be John Smiley's birthday.
1957, right? Mm-hmm. And John Smiley, who passed away in the spring, owner of Smiley's Independent, his son and family, Ian have it now, was born in 1957 in
December 8th.
August. Oh, no, December 8th. That's right. That was the 8th.
1957.
1957.
Yeah.
And we came up with the amounts, not like Ian.
None of us knew. It's Cole in promotion. No idea. Because I asked him. I marched right in there after the last one. I'm like, okay, you knew. And he didn't know. He did not know.
Weird.
He was very clear. He did not know that.
963.41. So to all of you who played.
Thank you.
Pat, very, very. And do you know what Pat said she's going to do? It's none of our business, but I do want to share. She's going to purchase, not all of it, but certainly a number of groceries for food banks. She's going to donate. She's going to purchase and donate the food to food banks for the holiday season. And you'll wonder why, as much as I don't like getting up in the dark, I get up in the dark.
For that,
because of people like that on the show. So
that just makes it all worthwhile. Because it wasn't asked. It wasn't kind of
hinted
suggested
at,
it was totally her, and that does make you feel good when you see
her.
That. And
very nice.
And talking about giving, when it comes to food, especially today kicks off the Christmas sharing program here in Belleville. 55 years it's been supporting families and individuals over the holidays. The numbers are incredible, and as we spoke with Hazel Loist from Christmas Sharing this morning. The numbers are expected to go up with inflation and the way it's been especially since COVID. They are also one of our beneficiaries with our Burger of the Month, which kicks off today. We spoke to her and Ryan Turcott from the Belleville Firefighters Toy Drive, which is coming up as well. We're going to play that later this week. But kicking off today are our Burgers of the Month, which go to support both charities over the holiday season.
The Black Friday burger is mine, Blackened Friday. I don't know why I need a name.
You like your names.
Eat it. It's so good.
See, my burgers speak for themselves. They are just so good. that
No name.
I don't need a name for it. They're the
it's a
charity
charity burger.
It's a charity. And
the one with the
and
avocado.
the fact that my name is Charity it kind of helps.
I think it sort of leans everything that way. So, but here's once again how you do it. You will go in and you will see a box with 2 slider burgers. Those are our
Jeff
burgers combined.
Came up with an excellent solution to our location issue and how do people get to try both, really?
Yeah, because they're huge. You could never possibly eat
exactly.
both. I mean, Ryan Turcotte, the firefighter,
He
said,
wants to.
Well, when are they available? Well, they're available like right now.
Today.
Get yourself a truck and your buddies, and off you go. And you're gonna eat both. Sliders combined are the size of a burger. Like they're not scrimping.
No,
It'll
fill you up.
You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah.
And then you'll get a ballot of which you will then fill out which one you preferred. And then based on that, more money's going to go to the winning of the 2. But nobody loses when it's a toy drive.
And they're available at both locations.
That's right. And they're available now.
Yeah. So you get out and enjoy.
Go now. So we're going to have our Throwback Thursday. Every Thursday, of course, we do all the time. But throughout the month of November, podcast as well is brought to you by Burger Revolution as well. So get out there, get our burgers, help the charities, help your local community, and eat well.
So that kicked off today. That's a good thing.
So good.
That's a good thing.
Eat them today. Thank us tomorrow. Call us on the show tomorrow.
If you had them, we'd love to hear your
In
thoughts.
fact, put on your snooty food review. I would like to say that I found the consistency to be a marvelous combination. That's what we would love to hear.
They are
tomorrow
pretty
morning.
darn good.
We'll call you.
Our video of us trying them's up too today.
Is it? Because I haven't seen it.
No,
Is it
I
good?
hadn't seen it either. I'm afraid to watch it, to be honest, because
I'm a little nervous.
I know what I look like when I eat, and it is not remotely attractive. So I haven't been able to bring myself to watch the video. But I know it's up there where we talk about it and we go through the great ingredients.
My problem is I know what I look like alive. not just eat, like existing.
God. Stop.
Don't want to.
But
And
Jeff's in the video with
Jeff's
it.
a good-looking guy in the middle.
He saves it.
Yeah.
There's no question. Between Mark and I, and he's between Mark and I, so he saves it for sure.
Jeff Camacho and the staff at Burger Revolution. Sponsor of the Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast throughout the entire month of November and our burgers for Small C Charity with Mark and Capital C Charity. Get your burgers. We're going to have more about that later on. And if you would like any information on Christmas sharing, either to register or if you would like to make a donation, second floor at Century Place is always Monday to Friday, 10 to 4. Do it in the month of November because by December the 1st, registration closes off and they've got to start matching.
Yeah.
And getting everything together. But as you will hear later on this week, and I just do want to point in because Hazel knows her stuff. That's
oh,
for
my
sure.
goodness.
The estimate this year is that a family of 2. So we're going to assume a single parent and a child, $135 for a Christmas meal, $200 some odd for a hamper for a family of 4. Like it's a big number.
Yeah.
And with inflation, greedflation, whatever, dwindled employment opportunities, going to get a little bit tougher. They anticipate they may have as much as 10% more, more people that are going to register, greater number. So, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
But thank heavens for the volunteers, and they're working 5 days a week to make that work in November. So register, bring along some ID and the proof of employment, where you live, all that sort of stuff, and register or drop off donations. It's what make this city great, that's for sure. So that's going on. We're looking forward to doing that.
That kicked off today, November 1st.
Yeah,
so just, again, want to point out that it's not so bad. And on top of that, we kicked off Movember.
Yeah.
So we should mention Rob too, because Rob is our guy. He's our guy for this month. We're raising awareness and funds for men's health. We want Rob to be the guy, Quinny's Best Mustache. There's a bit of a competition going between us and our sister station, Cool 100.
A bit?
A bit. So we want Rob, our guy, to come out on top as Quinny's Best Mustache through November. So his page is up too on our website, 955hitsfm.ca, as well as Facebook. where you can find out more about Rob. He himself a cancer survivor and has been part of Movember for the last 15 years, raising money because he also lost a couple of buddies too from cancer. So men's health, very important for him for multiple reasons. And we want him to come out on top this month.
So if you click on the contest page on our website, 955hitsfm.ca, and then click on Rob there, it takes you right to his donation page. He's targeted $1,500 as his goal. And he says, as a 15-year prostate cancer survivor, I'm happy to take part. Go Dogs.
Yeah.
Because of the Bulldogs rugby team.
They have golf tournaments through the year. They do other fundraisers as well. Again, going to men's health. And it encompasses everything, not just cancer, but mental health. Any issues when it comes to men's overall health. He wants to be a part of it. He wants to raise money for it.
And he's a barrier breaker. He doesn't pull any punches. He talked about when he was a teacher and watching young men's suicides who are students.
Absolutely.
And he said, either we don't talk about it and it potentially continues, or we meet it head on and we talk about it. And if it's one of those old adages, if you can save one, right? I mean, if you want to save all of them, but if just talking about it will help. And so here's a guy in a rugby team wanting to help everybody who's gone through it, $1,500. You got 20? You got 25? Can you do 50? Get on our website throughout the entire month of November. But if we get that done sooner than later, then we'll ensure that we raise enough money for cancer research that down the road, somebody that might not have made it now, because he talked about, if I'd gotten there any later than I had, I don't know if I'd be your contestant this year.
Exactly.
But he got in early, back before anybody was testing, anybody was screening years ago.
He did it.
So he's so grateful, which is why he continues to be a Movember contestant every year.
Full chat with Rob, in case you did miss it, because we spoke to him last week, for Friday. We spoke to him Friday, heading into November, to get the details from him. Have a listen to it and take in his story, because it's incredible to hear him speak.
It is incredible. So what else going on tomorrow? Is a big day. We're gonna be talking to Ken tomorrow.
Ken Schmidt, yes,
Ken
McDonald's.
and Cynthia, thank you so much.
Owner in Trenton, Brighton, and Campbellford. $1 from Big Macs sold tomorrow, and 50 cents from every coffee going to help local hospitals, including my own in Campbellford. Campbellford Memorial Hospital, as well as Trenton Memorial Hospital Foundation, will benefit from those sales tomorrow. So it is Hospital Day at McDonald's.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Hospital Day.
So we will talk to Ken more about that tomorrow.
That's going to be great. The 3 locations in Trenton, which is Dundas, over on Monogram, as well as the location in the Walmart, and then the Brighton location as well.
Right by the 401.
Your Campbellford location is going to benefit the hospital.
Our new restaurant, yeah.
So that's a win-win. And then tomorrow we will be unveiling our Throwback Thursday theme and songs. You know what's so exciting? We don't even have it yet. We don't have it.
It's still up in the air.
We're lacking.
We're still brainstorming.
After
you know
Halloween.
What? It's coming off of yesterday.
So Halloween.
I needed to get through yesterday. I really did.
Don't even know.
So yes, it'll be ready to go.
Okay.
It will be. And if you want, I'll do it. Do you want me to look? Do you want me to do the? Because you've done a lot today.
No. If I'm not able to pick a song that is so woefully inadequate,
but I mean the clips, everything.
No.
I'll take that off your plate.
One of the pure joys I have left in my job is playing with the music. In production.
All right.
It's a good time. That's coming up tomorrow, and then we're going to play 5 and 10, I believe, tomorrow. Is that correct?
Is that tomorrow? Okay.
Galaxy of Games.
We will do that.
So it's a full week with Mark and Charity Mornings. Join us tomorrow. This is the Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast. Wherever you get your favorite podcast, subscribe so it's with you every morning by about 11 o'clock. Have a great first day of Movember. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning.